Well, welcome back, everyone. Joined now in studio. We've got Adeline Reed here with us this morning. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How about you?
Doing pretty good. And
Good.
so, of course, if you missed it earlier in the year, we got to talk to you on Second Cup. But you are the first ever Tri-State Fair ambassador. So first off, congratulations on that. That's pretty cool.
Thank you.
But tell us a little bit about your role and your job as Tri-State Fair ambassador. What does that mean for you?
To be named the first ever Tri-State Fair Ambassador Scholar has been such a blessing and an incredible opportunity for me throughout my high school year. So the main thing I'm focused on before the fair, it's all about promotion, right? So I love being able to go and engage with the community and do community presentations to help make people more aware about the great things that are happening at the Tri-State Fair, not only during fair time itself, but also throughout the year. And then after the fair itself, I'm really looking forward to the personal development side that's planned for me through job shadowing and just getting exposed to more areas and career interests that I may be looking at.
Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of things involved with being a Tri-State Fair Ambassador Scholar. And so like you said, we're closing in on Tri-State Fair. It's almost that time. So I'm sure, you've been all over the place. Like you said, it's important to promote the Tri-State Fair. So talk about just kind of in your personal experience, why is it important that people come to something like the Tri-State Fair?
Right. With the Tri-State Fair, the reason that I'm so passionate about promoting it is just how the mission statement that they have aligns with my personal values, to be so focused on education, not only in providing it through activities at the fair itself and through hosting contests that youth can come and compete and get experience in, but also supporting it. The scholarship program here at Tri-State has grown exponentially over the years, and I think this ambassador program is a true testament to that and the great work that's going on at Tri-State.
Yeah, absolutely. And so do you yourself, like you were telling me a little bit earlier, you're a senior at Cress this year, so it's exciting time, of course, going into that last year of high school, everything. Do you kind of have a little bit of a background in ag?
Absolutely. So actually my first experiences at the Tri-State Fair was when I was just in the 3rd grade with my junior market steer that was a Hereford named JoJo. And that's how I initially became introduced to the fair and really where my passion for agriculture began. And since then I've just grown and competed in contests like the market steer shows and livestock judging and even the youth culinary. So it's just amazing to see how an organization that starts can just grow and become such a passion for me.
Absolutely, and that's one of my favorite things about the Tri-State Fair as well, is all the different ways that like I said, kids and everyone can participate. There's, like I said, the livestock judging, the livestock showing, you have the culinary arts, all that fun stuff. And so that's kind of what you're an ambassador for. And as a senior, it's also about preparing for your future, because the cool thing about the Tri-State Fair Ambassador Scholar program is you get to do all these things with the Tri-State Fair, and it caps off with a really great scholarship as well. So talk about for juniors out there, of course, getting ready to prep for their future. We're going to be naming a new ambassador next year. So what would you say to upcoming juniors who, of course, like I said, can never have too many scholarships, but get to be a part of a program like this?
Absolutely. I would encourage everyone to take the chance and apply. It's truly an incredible opportunity and a beneficial relationship for both sides. Not only are you receiving a scholarship, but you're also able to help the fair out in numerous different ways. So get involved with the fair as early as you can to help make you more prepared and qualified for this incredible experience.
Absolutely. And so you were saying earlier you showed steers, correct?
Yes, sir.
Is that kind of still, would you say that's kind of like, you go to the fair, that's the animal you look for, is you want to go check out the steers?
Absolutely. I would say when I go to the fair, the steer barn's the first place I actually had the honor to exhibit the Grand Champion Market steer my freshman year. So it's just been a passion of mine and a goal to keep topping that off.
Absolutely. For me personally, I'm all about the pig barn. I showed pigs growing up for sure. So it's always cool to get to go back and see that. So of course, once you're done with high school, you get to go do a little bit professional development as a part of this program. What is that going to look like?
Right. So the professional development that's set in place for me is to do different job shadowing with professionals in the Amarillo area. So it's really neat because I get to pick my interest areas and go and explore those areas more in depth. So personally, I'm really looking forward into the policy side of things, as going to law school so I can advocate for ag in our government is my future goal.
Absolutely. And so that's very cool. So post-high school, looking at law school?
Yes, sir. That is correct.
All right, awesome. Well, we wish you the best of luck with all of your future endeavors, and of course, getting to be an ambassador. The first ever one is pretty cool for sure, so congratulations on that honor.
Thank you, and thank you for having me here today.
Of course, yes.